Alright guys, we're back at it with another video. This one is going to be for the SVX. We're going to try to upgrade some of the lighting on the inside of the car. We're going to transfer it over to LEDs. Now, the shop didn't have LEDs for these, so they're going to have to remain that until I actually get the right bulbs. But I have the bulbs for the overhead and the doors. So the overhead bulb is going to be the 3175 bulb, a little fuse like bulb, and then the two door bulbs are going to be, you know, just your normal standard 168 194s. But I can't find my trim puller tool, so looks like I'm just gonna have to use the flathead and be careful, because if you damage anything, you could maybe crack the plastic, or who knows, crack the plastic, scar up the outside trim, but it shouldn't be that bad. Just gotta be gentle with it. Just slowly pry up. There's two little tabs, so just go to shove it in there, and I'm gonna pull it out just so the right side pops up, and then I'm gonna go on the left side and try to pull it all the way out, and then obviously catch it that way it doesn't fall. And then if there's any dirt or anything in there, you can just wipe it clean. But that thing actually looks pretty clean. You got the little fuse style light. Go ahead and just pull on it, come out. Got this little guy. Yeah, the lighting difference will definitely be a big difference going from these old school bulbs to this. I'm gonna open this puppy up. Alright, so the way this thing is, so the backside is basically like a cooling fan setup. So we're gonna have to try to position it that way the LEDs are pointed down, so we can actually get the light effect going on instead of having the beam pointed straight up, because there's no reflector in there. So we'll just have to get it in there. Let's see. And twist it just a little bit that way it's pointing straight down. Check to see if it works. We'll hit the overhead. Hey, there you go. Definitely a lot brighter for sure. And then putting it back together is actually really easy. I mean, you just push these two back tabs in here and then push it together, and you'll hear it clip, and then there you go. So now that thing's all bright white. Alright, so that should definitely upgrade a little bit of the interior lighting. I'm gonna end up doing the doors next. I might as well just pop the bulbs out ahead of time. And sorry for the wind noise if there is any. I mean, it's pretty windy out, so try to get these done. I have the license plate bulbs too in the trunk, along with another the actual trunk light. But I'm gonna run 194 bulbs for the license plate light and 168 for the actual interior trunk light, or the cargo light, because I know if you go to Advanced or Walmart or anything, you can pick these up. Well, Walmart, you can pick these up for pretty cheap. They're like $8, so that's not bad if you want to upgrade the lighting, or if you have a bulb that's done for. But we'll go ahead and take the 168 bulb. Alright, so go ahead and place that down. Looks like there's a little tab right here, so we're gonna have to be careful with it, because I don't know how sturdy this thing is gonna be. You know, try to go from a corner. So yeah, definitely don't let that thing fly off like that, especially if you're, you know, on the ground. And then go ahead, grab it. Sucker is pretty warm. Pull it out, and then keep note of how it pulls out, because sometimes it has a longer and a shorter tab. Like this side it only has one tab on the right, and then on the back side it has another tab. So we'll have to try to match that up. So what we'll do is we'll run the long side on the right, and then the long side on the left as well. This little dot too. But we'll be able to tell as soon as we shove it in, because it'll light up. So all you gotta do, push it in, hold itself, and obviously it's not going to shut off until I shut the door. And then you have little clips, so same concept. Go ahead and shove it in there, and it clips together. And there you go. So there's one. We'll go over here, do the passenger side, get the other bulb. There's that wind, guys. There's that wind. It's no joke. Hopefully down here we're pretty hidden from the wind though. Not from the leaves. Alright, same thing. Going through. Oh, that one actually came out really easy. I'm gonna pull that out, lay that down. That's actually really clean too. And then go ahead and pull that bulb out. Same concept. Watch the metal grooves on the bulb itself. Not sure if you can see them or not, but okay. So we got one long one on the right, and on the back is the left. So the same concept. Long on the right, long on the left back. Shove it in there. So this one's reversed. So long goes up top. Ooh. There you go, it's in. And we'll drop the panel back on. Whoa now. There you go. And there you go. So we got this one in. The driver's side one in, driver's side overhead. Now we'll move to the trunk. I gotta get a new door seal too, kind of ripped up. Go to the trunk here. I already popped it, so. Alright, so then we got, I got a bunch of other stuff in here for it too. I got some stuff to clean it up. Went through, lubricated all the hinges. Got new wipers for it. I was gonna get it on video doing it, but it's pretty windy, so I doubt you'll hear me half the time. And then we got the trunk light, which is up there, which should be pretty simple, honestly. I mean, it looks like all there is up there is you basically just squeeze this plastic and it pops out. And you got the flat side that goes up top. Let's see. It's kind of a shitty, poopy spot for it to be. Especially with that sun involved. Alright, so yeah, you just pull it out. Another 168 bulb. And then we got the, on the bottom we have the long on the right. On the top we have the long on the left. So let's go ahead, get the other 168. we go. That is a tight spot in there too, and I got small hands, guys. I mean, imagine you could drop this panel down, but there you go. Now that's in, and then we just take a little piece. Flat side goes up towards the trunk, and the circle side goes down. And same concept, we just wiggle it in there. And then make sure these two side clips are engaged, and then grab it by the back. Boom. That thing's done. And then next up is the trunk, the actual license plate lights. See, originally I got extra bulbs for those two spotlights on the inside, but they did not fit, so we'll open up the 194s a while for the license plate. One. And there's two. Alright, so it's like super windy, guys, so sorry if you cannot hear me, but we are going to use some Phillips head. Maybe I'll try to get you guys in there. You don't get attached by the wind. And we're just going to screw in to the screws. There's one like that, one like that. Just gotta unscrew them. Then grab it. There. Pull that one out. Alright, and then, okay, so we'll pull right side out first. Right side is, the left top is long, and on the driver's side, left top is long. So we put this one in, same concept. Go ahead and put it in there. One thing I don't really care for in PA, it's like windy like all the time, especially when you're trying to make videos outside. It's like if you don't have a garage set up, you're pretty much shot. I mean, you almost need the garage setup going. And then goes the automatic seatbelt, and then we'll go ahead and just turn the light on, see what we got. There you go. Both of them are going, so turn that off, turn this, back in the wind. You don't want to take it too hard because you don't want to crack this plastic. And there's also a little seal in there too. I almost lost one of the screws, guys. It almost fell down in the trunk. Get this in there. Man, I feel so bad for the audio on this video because it's probably going to be trash. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for installing the LEDs. Like I said, I don't have the spotlight one, so I'm gonna have to return this one and the other one. But I'm gonna cut the video off here. There's too much wind. But if you like the videos, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to see more on the SVX, because there's a lot more coming, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.